Class, we are back. I told you that after constructing the table of value, the next thing is to plot the graph. What the information you have in the table, you will need to plot it in your graph. Let us start. You need your materials. For example, ruler, you need protractor, you need your protractor, you need your pencils for the lines and the numbers. You need your compass. Those are the things you need. In case you want to sharpen pencil, you need this, your sharpener and your cleaner in case there is mistake. We want to start. You're supposed to use pencil, but for visibility's sake, so that my students can see what I'm doing, because pencil will not show very well here with the recording. I'm making use of pen. Let us start. The horizontal line you see in graph is called x-axis. The vertical line you see is called y-axis. For you to know where to place your x-axis, consider the y values. Y values we have, though it is x-axis you want to rule, but you look at the negative and positive of y-axis. We're having minus 24 for negative of y and plus 8 for positive of y, meaning we need to make more room for negative of y to accommodate the 24. Is that clear? Though it is x-axis you are constructing, so the x-axis will move up a bit. Let it move up like this and rule it. Though it is x-axis, but because you want to make more room for y, for negative of y, you have to move your x up. They are considerate of each other. Like this. I believe you can see. Okay, it's neat. This is our x-axis. Write it, x-axis. Do the same thing for y-axis, and x-axis will help y. X-axis will help you to do that. This time around, it is y you want to construct, but look at x. X is having the same value digit of y in the positive and negative, 4 and 4. Definitely, it will be in the middle. It is y-axis you are constructing, but they always consider each other. Place your y-axis in the middle, because the x-axis must be balanced, both negative and positive. 4. Place your y-axis in the middle, just as I'm doing. I've told you, make use of pencil. I'm using pen for visibility's sake, for my students to see what I'm doing. I believe this is clear. Good. After you have done that, let us mark the points. And to mark the points, consider the scale. There's something we call scale. When they will tell you from so place to so place is 1, from so place to so place, how do we do that? Examiner can give you, make 2 centimeter to be 1 unit or 1 centimeter to be 1 unit. They can give you a scale. That is what we call scale. Examiner can give you that. But what do we call 2 centimeter, 1 centimeter? Can't the 10 tiny holes. 1, 2, 3, 10 tiny holes. The 10 tiny boxes. Let me show you very well. As we have them. Okay. You can tell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will observe that from my line here to this other line, we have 10 tiny holes. That is 2 centimeters. If it is 5 tiny holes, that is 1 centimeter. But because of the numbers we have in our table, we are going to make use of 2 centimeter. We are going to make use of 2 centimeters. Let us start. 2 centimeters. So make x-axis. Let it be, for x, let us have 2 centimeter to 1 unit. For y-axis, use 2 centimeter to 5 unit. I am using 2 centimeter to 1 unit because the gap between negative and positive of x is not much. But I'm using 2 centimeter to represent 5 units because the gap is too much. -4 to 8, the gap. To accommodate all the larger number 24 in the negative side, that is why I am making it 5, 5, 5. Imagine we are counting 1, 1, 1 in this place. We will not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will not be able to get to 24. So we are going to make each 2 centimeter to be 5 units. For x-axis, let us start first. Where they meet, the 2 axes meet, is called origin, 0. This is positive side, number it plus 1. We have said that it should be 1 unit, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. We have done that for the positive side of x. Let us do the same thing for the negative side of x. Don't forget that it stops at plot 4. That's why I stopped there. Same thing for negative side. -1, -2, -3, -4. Have you seen it now? I've been able to write the negative and positive of x out under its axis. Let us do the same thing for y-axis. This is the positive side of y and this is the negative side of y. Negative side will be, make it 5, 5 as we have said. The 5, 5 is 5 units that you have seen. -5, -10. 1 unit is the addition of just 1, 1 to it, while 5 units is the addition of 5, 5. -10, -15, -20, -25. I will stop there because the largest negative I'm having is -24. So I'm stopping at 25. Do for the positive side as well. Plus 5, plus 10, plus 15. So let's stop there. I should have stopped at 10 because the largest number we have for positive side of y is 8. You have seen the ruling. Good. Let us plot the graph. Anywhere you see that you can use ruler as a guide. -4 for x is this place. Can you see? Under the x, check -4. -4, this is it. Can you see? And look at that of the value of y in that place, which is -24. -24 now. You can't. From this place to this place is 5, but we have 10 holes. That means every two holes is 1, 1. 21, 22, 23, 24. which will be here. It is this place. Some people will use x, tiny x, for the place, while some people will use something different. After we have done that, let us go to minus 3 minus 20. X is minus 3, while y is minus 20. Locate it. This is the place where they will meet. Minus 3, can you see it? Minus 20. Let's go to minus 2. This is minus 2. Use ruler as a guide so that you will not go and mark wrong place. Minus 16. It is 2 holes after minus 15. Because it is, you have seen where I mark. Let's go. Minus 1 of x minus 12 of y. Minus 1 of x minus 12. So this is going to be 11, 12. 11, 12. Mark it. Can you see that? Let's go for the 0. When it is 0, you come to where the origin is. The 0 is, for this one is 0 of x. Let's go to minus 8, as we have it in our table. 0 of x and minus 8 of y. So after the minus 5, count 2 will be for each of them. Minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. This is the place. When we are done doing that, go to 1, the next values of x and y. 1 for x. So that you can see as we go up, okay? 1 for x, y minus 4 for y. 1 for x minus 4. It is this place. When we are counting from up in the y-axis, we get to this. This is our place. Plus 1 of x minus 4 of y. Let's go to the next one. 2 of x and 0 of y. So you look for the 0 of y. This is the 0 of y. Trace it to 2 of x. Have you seen it? Let's go on. 3 of x and 4 of y. Can you see that? Then 4 of x and 8 of y. That if you consider it, this is 5. Go on. 6, pick it to 2. 6, 7, and 8. That means 4 O's before the 10. 4 O's before the 10. That's where you will pick for the 4. 4 O's before the 10. That is this place. Okay, that is the 8. Mark it. After you have marked it, rule it. Join them together, and please do a neat job. You started well. From what we have here, we have started very well. So if care is not taken here, we can mix it in this place. Can you see what I'm joining the dots? Can you see? Okay, we have constructed our straight line. Don't forget, the topic is linear equation, and linear equation is an equation that when you plot in a graph, it must be a line just like this, a straight line, not just any line, a straight line. Having done this, by now you know how to plot graph. Don't let us stop there. Examiner can ask you that if any of the value is something, what is going to be the corresponding measurement of the other? For example, if x, though it may not be in the our table of value, your examiner can say, okay, if x is if y is 15, what is going to be the value of x? Then come to 15, So, okay, if y is minus 15, let's use minus 15 because the number reaches minus 15. If y is minus 15 here, what is going to be the value of x? So you will trace your minus, this is minus 15 in y. They have told us the value of minus 15, which is this where I'm marking. Can you see 15 minus 15? Trace your 15 minus 50 of y to the place and stop where it touches that straight line we have constructed. Trace it up to know the corresponding x value, the value of x. Trace it up, let it be on the line. Use broken line. Now, with what we have done, we know that our x is going to be minus 1 point what? Each tiny hole is what you are going to consider here. Minus 1, count those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 1.8. If so, you can write it for the examiner down here. If y equals to minus 15, the corresponding x is going to be minus 1.8. So that is the question that could arise from the plot. And what you have just done is called reading of the graph. I believe this is clear. Thank you.